Good morning, ladies and gentlebeans, and welcome back to another Friday morning with Galactic Challenges and your bald-headed boy, Scribble. I hope you're fantastic. Let's get these feats done, shall we? Today's episode of Galactically Challenged brings us to the wonderful planet of Lothal, facing off against General Grievous and his droid compatriots. Isn't it wonderful? Global modifier of probe droids. Whenever a ship has 4 or more buffs, they are inflicted with breach and exposed for 1 turn. These effects cannot be resisted. Resistance is futile. Front deflector screen at the start of each tank's turn. They gain potency up for 1 turn, and whenever a tank is critically hit, they gain protection up for 2 turns. Our modifier is steadfast retribution. Whenever a Galactic Republic ally takes damage from the enemy, we're going to be reflecting that damage back at the opponent. And the enemy's modifier is protocol exterminate. They essentially have got lots of additional offense and they do stuff and things. Alright? Cool. So let's take a look at the wee feats that we have to do. We have to win with 3 Galactic Republic ships. We need to complete the battle after attacking out of turn 10 or more times. We need to win after evading 10 attacks. So naturally, as this is a Galactic Republic Galactic Challenge, we are just not going to really use Galactic Republic ships, okay? Groovy. I'm really happy that we've got that established. We're actually going in with Holdo, ladies and gentlemen. Standard starting Holdo lineup, Rey, Poe, and the SF-17, but we're also throwing in the Resistance pilots on the back, and then 3 ships from Galactic Republic. I'm using Anakin, Snips, and Plo Koon. Now the idea is we need to get attacks out of turn, but we also need to get evades. That's why we're using Holdo, because she passes ungodly amounts of foresight to help us evade. The problem is the enemy has, well, we actually got a really lucky start there. Usually the IG-2K will actually open up with a stun, which is very irritating. But we're getting nice attacks out of turn here. Just want to try and get to our ultimate very quickly, if at all possible. Yeah, let's cleanse off everything here. Let's cleanse off. We'll do a little bit of wiggly action here. Just the basic right now. Now there is a heck of a lot of damage output on the enemy team, but the SF-17 is also quite good because it does counter-attack all the time, which is great for the attacks out of turn, as you can see. Lovely attacks out of turn. Now we want to try and control the number of Vulture droids on the enemy team as much as possible. I'm going to call in the Resistance X-Wing here, because that will increase our damage output quite well, but also give us more access to foresight and things like that, okay? So I want to try and get rid of that Hyena Bomber. We'll have a couple of dodges there all across the board. Beautiful. Big hit. Get rid of that Hyena Bomber. Lovely. Now we have lost, unfortunately, our tank, but it's not the end of the world, okay? So AoE damage. Let's see if we can get rid of the rather bothersome IG-2K, or we could just get rid of all the Vulture droids, I guess. Try to control the amount of Vulture droids on the field right now. And we need to get foresight on as many people as possible. Now, the Millennium Falcon out there is exposed, so I'm going to use it on the Millennium Falcon. We'll call to assist, and it will apply foresight. Another dodge. Beautiful. It's exactly what we're looking for. Now, we do get a lot of evasion up, but obviously that's no guarantee of actually causing us to evade. And they will almost always look to attack the weakest character. They'll always look to try and whittle down your numbers very quickly. So let's take a look here. I definitely want to get another ship out. So let's think. Let's call in Plo for now. Probably better off calling Anakin, but I'm calling in Plo. I want to try, if at all possible, to get rid of that IG-2K. Just basicing for now. Again, just basicing. We've got 1 foresight. Oh, looks like it got dispelled or something. Yeah, let's just basic again. Attacks out of turn are wonderful. Let's gain some additional foresight. Alright, let's use the ultimate here. I'm using the ultimate because I want to get rid of the enemy's ability to use the ultimate. It's going to call a random reinforcement, and that's absolutely fine as one of our reinforcements. Again, I want to get rid of IG-2K because he is a huge threat. He can stun our characters and keeps the enemy alive. All right, super. We're in a really good position right now. We've got foresight across the board. So I'm just going to basic. I want to try and hold off, get a couple of dodges. Dodges, lovely. I imagine we've probably hit the dodge limit. We've absolutely hit the out of a turn attacks. More dodges there. Let's have a look. Does anybody actually have foresight right now? I'm going to force the taunt on somebody with foresight. And then just going to hold it off. This is the last ship here. We should have really got a dodge there, but I'm guessing it can't miss on a basic. I don't want additional TM right now, so just going to basic everything, hoping for an additional dodge just in case, because you never know. You never know. Oh, wow, he got a dodge. All right, and that is about it, guys. That is about it. I can't obviously show you it pinging, but it absolutely did work for us. We definitely got the attacks out of turn. We definitely got those dodges going. Alternatively, and I know that this is a bit of a tall ask, you can actually get it done with an Executrix lineup using the Scythe, and yes, you need a bunch of Conquest Feats for your ships to get this done. This is just for those of you that are happening to struggle with the Foresight feat. You can get it done this way. Obviously, this won't get you the Galactic Republic feat, but it will help with the attacks out of turn. It will help with the evasions, okay? So, as always, there's a little bit of RNG out the rip. Doesn't matter if they actually stun or kill the taxi, that's absolutely fine. So we've got sources of foresight here. You actually do... Oh, nice, we've got a dodge there. You do actually want to get one enemy killed, one of your ship's units killed, because you want to be able to call a reinforcement. Extra foresight there on these ships. Let's have a look. I want to try and keep our TIE fighter pilot alive right now. Dodges, great, super. Okay, cool. So we have some space available on our lineup now. Let's go ahead and just do a basic here, get the target lock, extra dodges, beautiful. Now we'll call a reinforcement, and we're going to call in the TIE Defender. When the TIE Defender comes in, all Imperial TIE Fighter allies are going to gain foresight for one turn. And it also just happens to be a really flipping good ship. So there's that as well. Let's target down the Hyena Bomber, see if we can get rid of him. Extra dodges there, just what we want. Just what we want. Now, obviously, it's with all the additional attacks thanks to the buzz droids, it's going to be hard to actually stay alive, but that's where our wonderful Scythe comes into play. It is such a great ship. We'll focus down on the IG-2K right now. Extra dodges, beautiful. Let's just call, just do a basic rather than a call. I'm thinking of the Chimera here for a minute. Extra dodges, which is passing us ridiculous amounts of TM as well, let's not forget. Let's once again, now you can target the if you hold click the enemy ship, you'll see which one is the summoned unit, because it'll say summon over here, or over here it'll say nothing, which means it's the original summon over here. We want to leave him alive because we want the enemy to get some more ships on the field. We don't want them dying too quickly. I'm keeping my TIE fighter pilot alive because, you know, kind of need to, and then I'm just stunning the enemy. We want to try and get dodge, beautiful. That's just so good. So good. So, TIE Iron Interceptor as well. This does help with getting out our TIE Defender very quickly, but it also helps with foresight generation, okay? As you can see, we've got some foresight rolling. Isn't that wonderful? Isn't this magical? Okay, now we need to think about controlling how much damage we deal, okay? We don't want to kill the enemy too quickly. Watch this now. Double dodge. Wonderful. Absolutely wunderbar. Let's get rid of their buffs real quick, and I'm probably going to get rid... Oh, well, actually we can't. We have to focus down over here. Now, we could do this to just, you know, deal a bunch of attacks. I mean, it will help, but maybe we leave off just for now. We could expose, or we could... Yeah, let's gain some turn meter instead, I think. Turn meter is always good. Just do a basic over here. Dodge. What we're looking for, guys, is what we're looking for. And look at that. We've got more foresight yet again. Let's go ahead and call in the Emperor's Shuttle. Emperor's Shuttle is going to do more good business for us. Over here we can get a little bit of recovery, which would be nice. Yeah, let's do a little bit of recovery on our OG TIE Fighter pilot. Dodged, that's what we're looking for. We can get one more dodge, that would be absolutely great, and I think that would probably tie us up for all of the dodges. Get some foresight going. Wow, so much damage. Let's just basic here then. I think that forces the marked. Yeah, let's just basic because we don't want to actually taunt too much. Let's just use the first special here. Passes a whole bunch of offense, and now we can just go for the summoned unit. Extra dodge, that's what we're looking for. Come on. Isn't this wonderful? The answer is yes. Yes, this is very wonderful. AoE. And I think that probably about did it, so I'm going to finish off with an ultimate here, because why not come out with a bit of a bang? pretty sure that also got us our dodges. Don't think it actually got our attacks out of turn, but I'm not too fussed about that. The dodges is the tricky one. Right? It takes a little bit of RNG, but it can be done with the Holdo fleet. Now, if you don't have the Holdo fleet, I'd highly recommend breaking this up into multiple fleets. You can go in with something like your own Malevolence fleet to get attacks out of turn, or even stuff like the Executor. Any of the powerful high-end capital ships will obviously be able to get all of the attacks out of turn and get the victory. The dodge fleet is the tricky one. If you've got strong Empire fleet, can highly recommend that as well. All right, if this video was useful to you, ladies and gentlemen, please do not forget to hit that like and subscribe. I want to hit 10k subs. And I want to hit it soon, and I need your help to do that, so please help a brother out. I will see you all in the very next video. Peace out, and may the Force be with you.